Hey, part two, Friday. Reader's questions. All right. So, Dolly J, you wrote a whole bunch. You have a very inquisitive mind. All right, I probably won't get to all. I'm reading her list. Why is Melania Trump? You used a different name. Why is Melania Trump redoing the Rose Garden? Why is Melania Trump? Because Trump wants her to. Trump. That's my illusion delusion card is Trump. Trump wants her to. You know, he just wants to put his own spin on it. So he thinks it looks really tired and old, and it's just wants to put a big T and make it gold. So he's got her working on it. That's it. He wants to put his stamp on a lot of stuff. Does Bill Barr have a Swiss bank account? Does Bill Barr have a Swiss bank account? And you said to put the Russian money in, and I say yes, he does. But he's going to get caught at it. So he does have a Swiss bank account that he is putting Russian money in it. But he's going to get caught because his thievery is not going away unnoticed. Interesting. Okay. Hang on, I gotta get moved closer. Okay, the next one I'm going to read on from Dolly, because she wrote a whole bunch, but this is the last one, because I kind of is interesting. Are enough Republicans fed up that they're going to start a third party? Are enough Republicans fed up to start a third party? Oh. Got the devil right there, right in the middle of it. Oh, being crossed by the sun. Looky. That could happen. So, we have the devil being crossed by the sun. The emperor's at the bottom. They're in the past, as it relates, they're thinking about it. They're pondering it. They're looking over things. They have a decision to make. The Seven of Swords are saying they should just take some of their members and sneak away from the Republican Party to start something that has a little more class to it. Let's go a little deeper with that question. Because I don't think it's going to happen this time around. Third party. Is there going to be a third party challenging the Republicans in 2020? Is there going to be a third party challenging the Republicans in 2020? Talk to me about They're thinking about it. They're searching for the right answers. They're trying to come up with a plan. Being crossed by the Page of Wands. Again, thinking about it, trying to come up with a new start, with a new plan. King of Wands at the bottom. In the past, the Lovers reversed, so clearly they're not happy. There ain't no love there. And in the top of the reading is the embattlement that they're going through. This is not what they signed up for. The Never Trumpers, all the people that were running against Trump in 2016 are now his buddies. It's like, okay, but there's still a lot of people that go, this isn't what we signed up for. And in the near future, moving on. I'm just going to keep going with this one. You have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is a very slow-moving knight about new starts. They're looking at it. They're looking at it in the world as a how are they going to deal with, how are they going to get everybody to come on board with this? And the hopes and fears are judgment. How are they going to be judged? By doing this, by starting another party? Is it going to just blow up in their faces? And it's just going to cause them a lot of worry. A lot of worry. But they may do it. They may go out and just take that leap of faith. Wow. Interesting pull. Third party. Some of the Republicans are thinking about it. They don't have the love for Trump. It's just too much. They're too tired of just fighting in his crazy tweets. They're worried about it, and they may just take that leap of faith and go on the fool's journey. Wow. Wow. That would shake things up, wouldn't it? Dolly, thank you for those questions. That was kind of fun. Took a little surprising turn there. Talking about from Melania, going from Melania to there may be a third party in the works. All right, let's go to, one sec. Okay, this is from Linda M. All right, Linda, will Trump try to establish martial law? Will he just want to take over? Do martial law? Well, I don't think so. Here he is at the top of the reading, the Emperor. Here Biden is at the bottom of the reading. And it may not be Biden so much as the grown-ups in the room, or the people that are tired of dealing with Trump and being stabbed in the back all the time. Even though there is at the past as it relates, there was so much of these protests and things like that coming out, and Trump did. I mean, if he could have, he would have. but because the King of Cups and it's too much work, he's not going to be able to do it. So instead he sends, his goons out there in unmarked cars to wreak havoc and spin things and pull focus away from what's really needed, which is a national plan for this pandemic. My humble opinion. All right. Thank you, Linda. Tina, when the virus came around, okay. Let me just make sure. Okay. Did Trump hold off on the CDC guidelines so that he can make money off of the virus? Darkness. Did Trump hold off on listening to the CDC so he could make money off of this pandemic? He did have money in hydroxychloroquine, I think. Did Trump hold off on the CDC so he could make money off this? Trump want to make money off the virus? I don't know. I'm not feeling that. Let me just keep going with this. No, I'm not feeling that. I think he feels the loss. He knows the truth. He sees the heartbreak. Not that he gets it. He's worried about the new starts, reopening, and that it's not going well. He sees the world opening up, and he goes, well, why can't I open up? Well, because you didn't do the right things. But I don't see it about money. I just see it about something else. So what was it about? Why? And I think somebody else asked this too. Why is Trump so afraid of what the CDC has to say? What is Trump fearing? Why is Trump afraid of what the CDC has to say? Why won't he just go, yeah, let's do this? Because it's not his idea. That's what I heard. Because it's not his idea. And there's a trick with sales and him being in real estate. And it's not a trick, but you can't you can't you can't lead a horse to water and make him drink. You can't make a horse anyway. In order for somebody to really jump in full on, you have to let it be their idea. They have to discover it. Once they discover the idea or think they've discovered it, then they're on board. Well, it's my idea. And that's what I hear. It wasn't Trump's idea. And he goes, no. So what is going on? Let's just see if that's true. Of course it's true. Of course. Why isn't Trump following the CDC guidelines? Why isn't Trump? and the other Republicans too. Because the new idea that came out was reversed. Knight of Pentacles, reversed. He's charging ahead with his own idea, with his own truth. But he's just swinging at air with it. And it's leaving him in the hermit position, just searching. And he so desperately just wants to win at this. And yeah. Yeah. He's not going to win at this virus thing. You know, it's just... It's not his idea, so he's not going to do it. But what about the other Republicans? What is going on with the other Republicans? Why are they so anti-mask, anti-safety? Taking away my freedoms. That's not it. Why are the Republicans so anti-masks and safety and stuff like that? Ten of Pentacles being crossed by Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Worry. Loss. Heartbreak. The other Republicans don't want to stop the commerce. They want this new start to the... They want this just to go away, and so that they can keep making money. But this virus is kind of karmic for us to be shaken up a little bit. It's causing them lots of worry, lots of loss, and lots of heartbreak. So it's all about money with the Republicans and just trying to keep things status quo. They didn't want to see, the ones that are fighting this, they don't want to see anything change. You know, we have our family structure. We have our big house. We have all the money. But in that Ten of Pentacles card, and I should have showed it to you more, you have the elder watching his two kids, and it looks like, or, you know, his family members, it looks like they're having a fight. So it was all about keeping the status quo and money and keeping the economy going up so that Trump can get reelected, or they could get reelected or something. Let me read another question. Hang on. All right, this is probably... Let me just say, this is arguably, I can't even pronounce it. You know how you get into a word and then you say it and you go, that's not the right pronunciation, and then you can't pronounce it correctly. But this is arguably the best question. Comes from Miss Kitty. Is there ever going to be a National Bathrobe Day? I don't even need to pull the cards on this. Trump will not allow it. But think Biden will. That card just flew out. Hang on. This is the card. Will there ever be a National Bathrobe Day? It's an offer coming out of the blue. But this guy's not paying attention to it. Very sad. Nobody is paying attention to the offer of National Bathrobe Day. Nobody cares. It's all right. Moving on to the other question. November 3rd, where are you, Deborah? Let me pull a card. It's coming up. Okay. Carol. This is a good one. Will the U.S. and Canada's trade relations be better after the election? Yes. Okay, I got to hurry up because I want to keep this under 30. And I got more. U.S. and Canada trade relations. Will they be better? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't need to read too hard on that, though. But Trump stole a lot of stuff. I mean, he was taking things that the trade agreements, he took them, he destroyed them. Everybody's worried about it. Trump is, he just destroys things without having a plan, and it creates all this worry and chaos. Yes, we do have the Star of Hope. So as soon as he is gone, then these relations are going to, with all nations, are going to start getting better. Absolutely. Will Melania be deported? When I read that, I went, no. But let's see. Will Melania be deported? Will Melania be deported? No. No. So when Trump leaves office, he's still going to have enough tentacles in there to keep her here. He's just going to hang on to her. This is his card, the illusion delusion card, and that's why I said he's going to have enough tentacles to keep her here. However, it's not going to be great. She's going to feel like she's pretty embattled, and will she be able to go out and into the New York scene, or I guess it would be the Miami scene, the Mar-a-Lago scene. Well, she'll be able to stay in Mar-a-Lago, but will she be invited somewhere else? Probably not. Probably not. The health of Bill Barr. That, I think I did that before. I think a lot of times I can't remember what I read on, which is why I started YouTube. Hasn't helped because just hasn't helped because I haven't looked back at my past readings. Anyway, health of Bill Barr, health of Bill Barr, and this is from Judith. Bill Barr. Not Judith. Bill Barr. I'm getting that he is going to need some rest. He's got something going on that's going to kind of come at him real quick, and it's going it's going to need to put him down for a little bit. He's going to need some rest, and it's gonna be a little life changer for him. As far as when that's going to happen, between now and the end of the year, I don't know, but he is facing something. Let's just read on. Will Bill Barr be around till the end of the year? Will Bill Barr be around till the end of the year? Oops, come on. Ace of Swords. King of Swords. Ace of Swords, he's got a harsh new truth coming that is that's gonna cause him to rest. It's not gonna kill him. It ain't going to kill him, but that was the same card I had before, where it's a life change with him. He's got to realize this life change. So will he be around? I mean, because this is also, legal stuff too, and he's the head of the legal stuff. Let me pull some more on it. Will Barr be around at the end of the year? Yeah, I think he will. I think he will. He's going to stick it through. And he's going to stay in his position. So we get to look forward to that. It's just entertainment. Just playing. All right. Pam. We're talking about the voodoo lady, the doctor from down south. And I don't know if I said voodoo lady, but Pam certainly did. She goes, come on, you can read on the voodoo lady. Let me tell you something. I had a past life reading with Lena Rodriguez. And it was fascinating. Now, I don't know if y'all don't believe in past life readings or whatever. One of my Achilles heels is a little too skeptical, which is why it took me so long to jump into, tarot and getting into my intuition and trusting my guides. This reading was fascinating, and we did three or four past lives. In one of them, I was a voodoo lady. I was a voodoo doctor from the Caribbean. And it's interesting, then you get to go do all the research and try to figure out who I am. But I mean, she told me this is when I was around, this is, and then there's certain things that kind of like mirrored what I was going through. I mean, it was just crazy. I'm going to read on the voodoo lady. And I tell you what, if I get stabbed by a needle, Pam, I'm coming for you. All right. This voodoo lady. Why did she... What was up with that? Okay, so number one, I heard money. Yeah. Money. King of Pentacles. Is that Trump paying her? Whoa. You can't take those drugs. And the Empress. Okay, so Trump causing lots of worry, and this is Voodoo Lady. Voodoo Lady, Dr. Lady. So the Empress is surrounded by all this green and herbs, and it's not the magician, but when you're dealing with voodoo, there are, herbs and things like that. So maybe she's, really good at that area of what she does. But let me just pull a couple more on the Empress. Talk to me about the Empress. Talk to me about the Empress. Oh. There's something to do with that drug that has world implications to it, and it just flies in the face of truth. So whether she's good or not, I don't know. But it is money. I don't want to read on her too much because I'm afraid I will get stabbed by a needle. I have a little voodoo doll getting stabbed. So, yes, I am that goofy. Okay, one more. Oh, hang on. Norma. She asked about evictions, and I read on this before, so I'm just going to this is entertainment only. So if I pull some cards and say, no, everything's going to be fine, then people don't get prepared. I really, really strongly suggest that we all get prepared. We're going into a new way of thinking, a new era, a new way of life. And we need to be prepared. We need to have our earthquake. You can tell I'm in California. Our disaster bag. We need to be prepared. If you're on that cusp, I will read on it one more time. If you're on that cusp and you're even worried about it, prepare for the worst. Start looking into it right now. It'll happen so fast. It'll happen so fast. I mean, I remember 08 and 09. People were going, I just thought I had more time. You don't. You don't have any more time. So, evictions. Oh, and Congress, they went home for the weekend. Yeah, let's go have a couple beers, sit by the pool. What, me worry? Okay, evictions, what's going to happen? How bad is it going to be? How bad are these evictions going to be? Oh, that's ominous. It's going to be bad. And then you hear the sirens. 8 of Wands. It's going to be a lot and it's going to be fast. You're going to have to make a decision on where you want to live. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving night. The money's going to be slow coming. Let me just pull on that Knight of Pentacles. Where's that money coming from? Where's that money coming from? Look at that. Giving and receiving. Where's it coming from? 9 of Pentacles. It's coming. And you're going to have to balance. Okay. Entertainment only. my take. The evictions are going to be coming, and there's going to be a lot of them. You're going to have to decide where you want to live. Yeah, you already said that. The money's coming. It's going to be slow. It's going to be sizable, right? But it's still not going to be enough. It's coming from, this is my Nancy Pelosi card. It's coming from the Democrats plan to help people out. But you're still going to have to juggle and balance and figure this out. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same. Clearly, so. All right. Okay. One more. EY. Is Trump's cognitive issues in the news, is that going to be a defense for his crimes? Oh, he was just stupid. You can't arrest somebody for being stupid. Okay. He was crazy. He had cognitive declines. That's why. And I just heard loud. No. Loud. No. Okay. There's cognitive design, cognitive measures in the news. Is that going to be a defense for his crimes? He wishes. I need to keep going. No. No. And his family. He wishes. But the government is overseeing this. The government is charging him. And so he may try to use that. It's coming out of the blue. He's not looking at it. That looks like jail time to me. And that looks like his family too. I want to thank y'all for submitting those questions. That was fun. I hope y'all had fun too. I need to do something today besides throw cards, pull cards, and I don't want to say throw because I want it to have a little more respect, a lot more respect. But I am kind of throwing them with respect. So thank y'all for watching. And I think I'll put this out Saturday. And that's it. Peace and love. Be safe.